What is up, guys? This is RIzzyPOW, and today we're going to be having week, week 11 of the NPL. We're getting towards the end of the NPL season. I didn't actually try a ton for this match just because, kind of made it out of playoffs. It is still possible for me to get relegated, so definitely should be trying, but it is a very small chance, so, there is that. Let's actually, switch sides right here. Fuck. What did I do? Reset. Alright, there we go. But, yeah, we're going to be going up against Jolt from the Token Minorities, a really good friend of mine, and the first time I'm going to be facing him in league format, and I've not gotten to face him yet. And I've really wanted to. Kind of burnt out on the NPL season, though, so it's kind of wasn't the best time. Like, I hope I get to face him again, pretty much, where I have more solid prep, where I like my team better. I kind of just do not like this team as much. I had those trades with Gypsy, and it definitely made my team look more powerful, but there's a lot of synergetic issues with it. It does I think it did make my matchup a bit better versus Jolt, but it also made stuff like I knew Toxic Spikes were definitely coming in this match on Nidoking. I did not have a poison type. My only spinner, I think, is Serena. And I also have a Defogger Latios, but like still, Toxic Spikes are amazing versus me. They were brought versus me last week. This week they're brought versus me. Probably next week they're going to be bringing versus me. Yeah, so today we just got a Mega Kangaskhan. We got Protect on here just in case he high jump kicks me. We got also one more thing. Thanks to Dallas Boy 1992, we actually originally built the team and I edited it a lot. But yeah, he originally he spent some time. He just randomly came up one day and he was like, "Yo, I got a team built for Jolt for you." And I'm just like, "Oh, that's cool." And then he sent it to me and it was all beautiful and stuff. Yeah. What else is happening? So, yeah, let me just go over my team really quick. We got Fire Blast for the Ferrothorn right here on my thingy thing. We also, on Mega Kangaskhan, we also got Rock Slide, and we got Body Slam as the last move to pair stuff, who, gonna pair a Jolt. My next mon just Hippowdon. Originally, I was Shed Shell Hippowdon, but more and more I looked at the matchup, I was pretty sure he was not gonna bring Gothitelle. Kind of banked on him not bringing Gothitelle. If he did, this could have actually been pretty bad for me, so I decided to end up going with Rocky Helmet Hippowdon. Next one, we just got Specs Tornadus Eye. Wait, this is Tornadus Eye. Yeah, this is Tornadus Eye. We got Specs Tornadus Eye. He does not have a good flying resist. All he has is Metagross. He has this. Still do a lot of damage. He doesn't have a good fire resist that he brought either. Besides, I mean, the Azumarill, but once that thing gets weakened, that'll be very good for me. So yeah, Heat Wave, Hurricane, Air Slash, and I got U-Turn. But mostly I'm just going to be spinning Hurricane. It's definitely going to be my lead versus this match because Azu is a really good lead for him. And Hurricane, I can just Hurricane that and maybe I won't kill it, but at least I get a ton of damage off on it and then it'll kill me if he is banded, which I was assuming he would be banded. My next mon is going to be the Serena right over here. This is actually like a Muscle Man Serena. I was just because I want to hit hard with Trap Kick, and I want U-Turn as well, and I want a high jump kick for this for like the Ferrothorn and shit. I was really close to bringing Hoopa this match. I kind of regret not bringing it because he did not bring a lot for it. Like just looking at his team, I'm not sure. He might have had like some stuff on it, like maybe U-Turn on Thundy and stuff. He might have had it. He didn't bring Mandibuzz, so I really wish I brought it. I was really close to doing it, honestly, but I ended up deciding not to do that just because, I couldn't fit it on the team. Originally, I thought I had a really bad matchup. The more I looked at it, its matchup wasn't actually that terrible. But, yeah, my next mon is going to be the Dragonite right here. We got, what Dragonite is this? Oh, yeah, we got a Z Fire Punch Dragonite with, Thunder Punch as well for the Azumarill. We got Extreme Speed because we can outspeed stuff and, be cool. And just Dragon Dance up, and it's a really good win con versus, and especially late game. Next mon we got is Heracross. You just got a Scarf Heracross. We got Guts, mostly because, Flame Body Talonflame, which I thought was a pretty, not that likely, but definitely potentially could have brought that. Next mon, or also the reason why I have Guts is if he does get Toxic Spikes up, and I can I can get that guts boost. So yeah, that's going to be the team right over here. We're just going to get into the game. I'm going to lead off with my Tornadus, as I said, because I knew there's a very good chance he could lead with Azu. I didn't really have anything. I should have probably led off with Serena if I was really expecting Azu, but the thing with Serena is that he could have let off Metagross, got up rocks or something, or just done a lot of damage to my team. He could have been Grass Knot as well, and I could have switched in Hippo and then been to a KO'd. Yeah, so that's the reason why I did it. Should have probably let off with Serena if I was really expecting a Azumarill, which definitely thought was a really good chance. But I'm just going to lead off with it. We're going to go for Hurricane first turn, as this really sucks right here. He misses his Play Rough, and that would have killed me because he is banded. And we do Confuse, but Confuse has been lowered to 1/3 this match, or this generation. So it's not that big of a deal if he does hit himself. That would really suck, though. I feel really bad for the Play Rough miss because this is a matter of playoffs for Jolt, whereas it's not that big of a deal for me this match. That Play Rough miss, while it did suck, I will end up telling why it did not matter later in the game. But yeah, it definitely did suck. So right here, what's going to happen is I'm going to go for a Hurricane right over here again. And I do land it, and I confuse Metagross again. But he's going to switch out, and I'm going to go in my Hippo, and this is a really good play by him. He went on to his Azumarill. Now, I misplayed right here. I could have lived even a banded Waterfall from his Azumarill. I should have slacked off right here, just scouting what he was. I knew Bandit was pretty much the only set that he would bring. That's Jolt, just from scouting him, he just likes Bandit Azumarill. He doesn't really like Belly Drum or any other set, and I just thought in general that was probably the best set versus my team. I have stuff to check the to other versions like Belly Drum. I have checks for that, like Lottie on my team. I have Dragonite. Yeah. Also, one thing about my team is that I only have one Fairy Resist and Marowak, so probably what I was thinking that Joel's game plan is probably just like with the Azus to come in at any point and just spam Play Rough because I do not have a good Fairy Resist. Just look at my team as well. I own my 2 Water Resists are Serena and Dragonite, and nothing else can take a hit on my team. So I should have stayed in because I definitely knew, I was pretty sure he was going to go for Play Rough, but yet I decided to switch out just in case he did go for Waterfall. I would have still been able to live it and slacked off, and I would have still been at a decent amount of health. Now the thing is also with Play Rough, I knew Serena could live anyone hit and then revenge kill with a drop kick, so that's why I decided to end up going Serena. Even if he did Play Rough, I knew I'd live it barely. It was a very small roll for me to die, as he does not get that roll and I do live, so I'm gonna go for the drop kick, or actually I go for the jump kick right here because it would kill anyway, and just in case he wants to go to Ferrothorn to kill me off with the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. So right here, he's just gonna kill off my Serena, and I could have just slacked off right there and I've been in such a good position, but decided not to do it. And now here's where the Tornadus thing did not matter. So I am Specs. Specs Heatwave should be able to kill this thing, at least if I'm Modest, which I was, and I was calcing Modest because I didn't realize that I needed to be timid to outspeed, and I just kind of had a brain mess up right here. And essentially what happened is, in team building, I did not speed creep right. And what's going to happen right here is I click Heatwave thinking I'm going to outspeed and kill, unless he's like AV or just bulky, as he's just going to kill me and outspeed. So that's kind of why the Play Rough miss didn't really matter. So I just fucked up pretty much. And so right here, I'm just going to go into my Mega Kangaskhan's Revenge Kill this thing. I know I'm going to get a lot of damage off on me with the T-Bolt, but I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide and kill it off. And now it is dead. So he's going to come in with this thing. I'm going to go for Protect. In case he wants to go for a jump kick, it's kind of free versus my team. I don't really have any switch-ins. So right here, I'm going to actually go right out into my Heracross. Now, the reason why I go into Heracross right here is just in case if he wants to double out into his Azumarill again on the Hippo switch-in, because it was a pretty obvious switch. I didn't want him to be aggressive and do that. So I went out into this thing. I also thought there was a good chance he would go for a jump kick, and I resist a high fighting. So I would have not died. I would have just, I would have been able to not, I didn't die from the facade or even from a return, but I would have taken like 30% from my jump kick. So that's why I made this play. Heracross, that's a lot of damage, though I did not want to take that, as right now I'm just going to go for a close combat, and he's going to sack off his Metagross. He could have gone for Bullet Punch. I guess he did not have Bullet Punch though. Maybe he was predicting me to switch, but I decided not to do that because I'm a boss. And now I'm just going to go on my Kangaskhan, kind of sack it off as he actually just goes for Tox Spikes. And right here, I'm going to go for Fire Blast, expecting him to switch out into the Ferrothorn. Now right here, I'm going to go out into my Hippowdon. He's going to take Rocky Helmet damage, and I'm just going to go for an Earthquake because it is extremely free. Right here, I'm trying to win the game with my Dragonite. So essentially, because if I get a DD up, in my since he doesn't have Rocks up yet, I need to either weaken, pretty much everything is weakened because at +1, Mega Lopunny is going to die to an Extreme Speed. Same with Azumarill. Nidoking just cannot be at full health, so I mean, I always have Z Fire Punch for Nidoking, but I kind of need it for the Ferrothorn if it is going to stay alive, because the reason is because the reason why I want to keep Z Fire Punch for Ferrothorn if it is alive, because he's going to be Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. That's going to break my scale, and it's also going to allow him to just fake out, spam me as well. I was really close to being inner focus on this Dragonite, and I kind of wish I decided to keep it as we go on to this match. But yeah, that was my thought process. I either wanted to weaken Nidoking or get rid of this Ferrothorn. So right here, I'm just going to go for an Earthquake. Actually, no, what I'm going to do right here, I messed up. I do that later. So right here, obviously, I know he's going to go for Rocks because he wants to break my multi-scale. So I'm going to go on to Heracross and get a free kill right here because I am Guts boosted now. He does not have a switch into close combat on his team. So I'm just going to go fire it off. He has to sack something. So I think right here, he just decides to sack his Azumarill. It's already almost dead. Makes sense. And now the Azumarill is dead, so pretty much he can come in with Mega Lopunny Fake Out. Yeah, I decided to sack off my Kangaskhan. The reason why I did that was because I was scared of... Oh, right here, I probably should have not done that. No, the reason why I end up doing this play, probably not the best in hindsight. I was scared of Jolt being aggressive and high jump kinking right there, and it would have 2-KO'd my Hippowdon. Now, in hindsight, that was not the right play. I should have just, going into Mega Kangaskhan was not the right play. I should have probably gone Hippowdon, but if he did a high jump kick right there, I literally just lost the game because I had no way to revenge kill this Lopunny. So that's why I made the play. Probably should have not done that though. Now in hindsight, I didn't know his set. He's actually Fake Out, Facade, Last Resort, Mega Lopunny. So right here, I'm going to go out into my Hippowdon. I'm going to slack off, and right here, he's into his Ferrothorn. So now what was I saying earlier? I want to weaken this Ferrothorn, or at least try to get rid of it. He is knockoff. I really expected him to be knockoff Ferrothorn, to knock off like a potential Shed Shell or at least a potential Rocky Helmet. If he did bring Goth, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. If he was Pharaoh and Goth, then he would bring knockoff to knock off Shed Shells. But yeah. That didn't make any sense because he didn't bring Goth, so I don't know what I was saying. But still right here, I'm going to slack off as he's going to take out Fake Out damage. And that's... Oh, he's not going to take damage because he knocked off right here. So he's going to go for a Facade. And right here, I'm going to go for an Earthquake as I do not kill. So that was obvious his play because now he gets to kill my Hippowdon because he actually has Last Resort. That's why he knocked off my Rocky Helmet. And now right here, I'm going to go out into my Heracross. I am Scarfed. And his play pretty much is to sack off one of these last two things. And if I ever set up a DD with Dragonite, he has Fake Out in the back. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm, just for differential, I decided to Pursuit, also make him scared in case I was like Yachi Dragonite. I did have Pursuit. The reason why I had it, not really that good of a reason, just like in case I can Pursuit Thundy or, you know, Metagross or something, you know, get some damage that he did not expect I would get off on it. So that's why I had Pursuit on this. But I'm just going to Pursuit this thing. He was definitely switching out. If I was like Yachi Dragonite though, I would have been able to win this game because right here I could have DD'd up and I would have just won, but I was a really dumb Dragonite set. Should have probably brought some other Dragonite set. Definitely would have been able to win me the game. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. We did lose this game, so we are 4-8. not the best differential. I didn't really like this season. There was a lot of games that I really disliked. Some games I felt like versus Seb, I felt like I was kind of cheated out of with the hacks, and just like I didn't like my team, so I was not really trying that much this match. It kind of made lost out of playoffs. Obviously, I had some lazy prep. I didn't even speed creep my Torn. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't have last week of the NPL up. That was up against Blake, Moxie, and Fernape. I just was really busy that week and could not get it up, and I did lose that game, so that's why I'm 4-8 instead of 4-7. But yeah, next week we play Cloud Envy, so hopefully we can do pretty well there. But I'm gonna get out of here, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.